Ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Right. I'm not his biggest fan. So I would let one of you to explain how Raw opened last night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Raw opened last night with not this beautiful lady we'll go into later on in the episode, but with, if I can find him, bear with, where is he? I can't find him, but I can't find him. But we started with your boy, four letters, one word, oh, yeah, say one is just me, say one is just me, say one is, hey, I'm up and knock it down like this. Hey, 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 hey. And we got Big Jim in the house. The Usos are back.
If you want to see our reaction to the opening of the show, it is on each channel as well.
Did you say what? Did you hear what Charlie said about us?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Dad, I'm working with idiots.
I
Absolutely.
was sitting there and I was just like this, like, I don't want to punch a video. I just want my tea and custard creams.
Other biscuits are available in many supermarkets.
You know what? Next week, right? I'm actually going to go to Sainsbury's and get a packet of fucking custard creams. And when Jane comes on next week, I'm not going to do anything but munch custard creams the whole time.
Hey, Jane, give it to you guys.
Yeah, and there's just me and Jordan just eating, and there's just Charlie going. with her little pinky out, with her tea.
I'm just doing this.
Imagine this is my cup of tea. I was just sitting there.
I'm not just doing
The head. And I was like, I'm just going to act my age and drink my tea. No, yes, but Big Jim and Jay did open the show. Yeah, they came out, and to be honest, I wasn't really listening. So if you guys remember what they said in the ring, then obviously please go ahead.
So
I can't even remember what sofa I chose a couple of hours ago, let alone what they said.
just saying how, they're back and they want to say, yes, you're now in the Uso Penitentiary in your city. And then straight away we get Bonbon interrupting them. And they're saying, like, oh, it's official, and Recipe is us two against you two. And then I've got to say, the way they roasted Paul Heyman is hilarious. And I don't know if you saw, Jimmy definitely broke character. It was something like them saying, OTC, the wise man, OTC, the clever chief, OTC, the oracle. He feels like one. And Jimmy broke, and it was so fun to see. But I don't know what you're thinking though. I'm starting to feel like, I don't know, like this whole thing with then LA Knight came out, and we'll go into LA Knight. I just feel like this whole LA Knight Jake Uso situation. I don't know if you guys know. I think that's next year's WrestleMania match. Jay Uso versus LA Knight at WrestleMania.
No.
Oh yeah,
Keep that match away from last year's WrestleMania. Was terrible as it is.
Dazzle, can you
Don't
imagine
beat that.
WrestleMania? Yeah, oh my god, the t-shirt.
Oh, yeah,
Are you saying LA Knight to win the WWE title?
Oh, if LA Knight wins the WWE title next year, I will literally dress up as LA Knight.
Not gonna lie, I don't see LA Knight being like a big main event superstar for WrestleMania. But hold on.
I'm gonna that I'm clipping that. I'm
Hold on.
clipping that.
Jordan, wait. I haven't finished. But I do see him winning something like Money in the Bank and cashing in.
Okay, I'm happy with you now. I'm happy with that. But the thing is with me, LA Knight, right? He's a two-time United States champion. I feel like after the US champion, they've got to push him because if he can handle the pressure, champion, he can handle the pressure of. Look what he did though. Look what he did when he was like, the rise of the mega stuff. How he got over. How he had to wait his turn. And let's not realise, LA Knight in the last 3 Money in the Bank winners we've had, Damien Priest, Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins. He should have won either when Drew was in it or Seth was in it. Because I keep saying this now, I don't think Seth Rollins needs the world title. That is just my complete honesty. I don't think because Seth doesn't need it. Look what he's already done in his career. He's done all this, and I'm just like LA Knight needs to be a champion. And I don't know if he was saying like he doesn't, but he does. If you were to ask about, I don't know, 100 people in the wrestling movie saying, do you think LA Knight deserves a title shot? I think what 1/3 of them said yes, and half of them would say no. So for me, I'm hoping that Triple H and the creators like because I'm going like right, we need something big for next year. What do we do? Oh, how about we get Roman Reigns? No. How about we do no? How about we get LA Knight to be world champion? Love it. So that's how I feel about that fence. But speaking of LA Knight, he got into a scuffle with Braun yet again, and they all like capitulated into the ring. You know, the Usos were helping LA Knight, and then all of a sudden, LA Knight bumped into Jay. Jay then took a big splash by Bronson, and then Jay was like, guilty, man. And then all hell broke loose.
Jordan, do me a favour, mute me for a second.
So,
You muted me. Right. Charlie, I'm not gonna lie. I am getting sick of LA Knight now. I really. Okay, you're good now.
what happened?
No, I just didn't want to hit. I didn't want to hurt your feelings, but by saying what I said.
Oh, don't worry, I'm clipping it and putting it all over TikTok.
No, I was just saying to Charlie, I am getting sick of seeing LA Knight a little bit now.
Yeah.
How could he ever?
I like him. I really like LA Knight, but it feels like he's being shoved down my throat a little bit too much with these two Bronnies and Seth and everything else. It's week in and week out for the last month or two.
I agree with you. It's like,
I feel he needs to go to SmackDown away from Seth and the two Bronnies.
I agree with you there, but I love LA Knight, but I am a little bit bored with Braun rivalry. I don't mean, but me, I hate LA Knight. I just feel like, how do you actually?
I still like LA Knight, but it feels like week in, week out, he's being shoved down our throats.
No, that's the
I mean,
thing. Like, don't get me wrong. You guys know I'm not the biggest LA Knight fan. I find him boring. His matches are boring. He says the same thing week in, week out. And he joined the feud with Jimmy and Jay and, CM Punk to feud with Division. And I was like, okay, this could maybe change my mind a little bit. Maybe this feud with all of these greats around him can help him push him up to the moon, and I can change my mind. But okay, yeah. But again, as Jazz said, now it's week in, week out. They're opening the show. They have a segment in the middle of the show. They close the show every week. And it's boring.
Yeah, and I feel the same with Seth as well. I feel like Seth and the two Bronnies are being shoved down our throats as well. I think after WrestlePalooza, whatever you want to fucking call this shitty PLE, just do something else.
I feel like
Yeah.
there's going to be something major happening at WrestlePalooza. I think there's going to be another twist in the tail.
Yeah, Wrestling Palooza is rumored for someone to come in and help Seth and Becky. This is gonna go on until War Games minimum.
Yeah,
I
I reckon it's going to be Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose will come back at WrestlePalooza.
imagine though, at War Games, we just get the, Punk's team wins, and all of a sudden we just hear, and you just
I
hear
don't even
stuff.
think that. I
And we
think
come,
um, I think the Shields music will hit.
oh, that happens, I'm gonna mental.
Yeah, I think it'll be Shield. But the thing is, right, they need two more people. So we've got Roman, CM Punk, LA Knight, the Usos. That's their five, right?
But
In
here's the other question. Sorry, guys.
No, and then on the other team, we only got Seth and the two Bronze. So we do need two other people. So maybe again at WrestlePalooza, someone comes in, helps Becky and Seth beat CM Punk, and then again maybe at War Games,
Brown.
the Vision's a person down, and they're like, oh, who is it? Who is it? And then like, kind of like what they did to Randy is kind of like, is he here? Is he not? And it's kind of like, or like, KO when KO helped, I think it was Team Champa or something like that. And he's like, who is it? And then KO comes down, and maybe they'll do that, and it could, like Jazzo said, it could be Dean Ambrose or something like that. But I don't mind this feud if we just saw it once a week. Again, we see it open, middle, close. If they just did one segment per Raw, I wouldn't mind it.
But to be honest, I
Yeah,
feel I'm gonna hate myself for this. Do we all think Jey Uso is turning heel?
Yeah, I've
I don't.
said that.
You know what? The more I think about it, the more I think it's going to be Roman. It makes sense. Everyone's thinking it's Jay. Imagine if it's not Jay. Dean Ambrose comes back to help Seth. Wouldn't it be fun? Be the best way to bring Roman in to get this Shield back together?
That I don't think they will. It'd be awesome, yeah, but I
I
think
would
that
not be surprised if Triple H goes right. Let's bring the Shields back together.
can the Shield be as big as they were back in 2013, 2012?
Absolutely.
I think they can be a lot more edgier and darker because we're not in that PG era anymore.
No, we're
No.
not.
So
Aaron, you woke me up. Don't talk to me.
Naughty Aaron. But I am looking forward to seeing what happens next over the next couple of weeks. We got at least one Raw and one SmackDown, or two SmackDowns. Have we? Yeah,
yeah, because it's
the
not this
Raw
Saturday. It's next Saturday.
next.
No,
We
in
still
all honesty, Aaron, I am grateful you did wake me up because otherwise I probably would have been late for the podcast.
Yeah.
speaking
So
about.
moving on from gone.
So I don't know if you guys realise. Speaking about WrestlePalooza though, it was announced on the Pat McAfee show. Cody Rhodes makes his
Yeah.
return at WrestlePalooza. Get in there.
So I think that
No,
he will return Friday, challenge Drew McIntyre, and then that's how he's on WrestlePalooza. We'll get Drew McIntyre versus Cody for the Undisputed Championship at WrestlePalooza.
I've been saying it's either going to be at WrestlePalooza or they're going to do it at Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
think
people saying he still has to go back to finish the movie because I see someone saying, I can't remember who it was, what's the point of Cody coming back, doing a segment and then going again?
No,
I
Lexi, I'm not going to look out my window.
I think
You
Street
just,
Fighter filmed it in Australia. So I'm thinking they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna do it in Australia while Cody is making the film.
mm,
It makes sense for him to not wrestle loser. I just say I'll see you at
what?
Crown Jewel, etc. etc. But I'm just looking forward to this like whole thing with Cody. What's next for Cody? Obviously, we're not seeing Cody since the SmackDown after SummerSlam, where he got taken out by Drew. So we're still have to hear from Cody. So I'm very looking forward to that.
Yeah, again, my
Lexi lost Herbert.
perspective of this is that on Friday Cody will return, challenge Drew McIntyre.
She's
Oh,
looking through
what
our
you're
windows.
a Blake Monroe thing?
Ah! I'm sorry.
Sorry, I need to knock your before I did it what it is. Let's move on with the show. The opening match was indeed the AJ Styles versus El Grande Americano.
Should I say this? I think this whole Bonnie Americano thing has gone too far enough. It's literally the most pointless gimmick I've ever seen in. Because we all know who it is, and we all know
Huh?
it's like in
Yeah,
Scooby
no.
Doo. The mask comes out, go like, it's Liquid Kaiser, and I'm just like, it's Chad Gable, and I'm just like, we know
There's
who
no
it is. So
no debate.
frustrated.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. This is what I was saying to my chat when this match was happening. I liked the El Grande gimmick at first, but like you just said, Freeman, it's gone on too long now. We know who it is. Just tell us, and hopefully when Chad comes back, they can move on from this story
You
because
know what I think's
it's
gonna happen? Sorry. I think at WrestleMania they're gonna have a mask versus mask match, and we'll actually see was either Chad or Liquid all along because it can't go on. It cannot go on.
yeah, no. I feel like again at some point we might get like a AJ Styles. I think his time with WWE is coming up a little bit. He's throwing shade at Triple H at the start of the match. People are saying that he's 50 years old now. His time's coming up, so maybe they can do like a career versus mask match. AJ wins that, or he loses, retires, but as a go out with your head held high kind of situation, he still unmasks El Grande anyway. Like you said, it's Chad or Ludwig
Mm.
Kaiser.
And what's really interesting is for people who didn't watch it. So for people who live in America, they go to see what happens
I get
during the
that.
outbreak.
I've got a mic.
So AJ Styles did a really, really big hype bomb, saying it looks like someone's loved me here because you think of
Yeah.
how he got screwed with the IC title and all that. And it got me thinking: is it Triple H that someone's in there, or is it TKO that someone's in there?
Yeah, no, because to be honest, when he was saying that, I thought he was just talking about Finn and Dom. But then after the show, scrolling through social media things like that, and like if you look into it again, like you said, is he going at Triple H? Is he going at TKO? Like,
The way. Oh, cool. But Devin, what's your whole like situation on the old Americano AJ thing?
Yeah, no, I'm over it now. To be honest with you,
I've been over Raw for the last 2 months.
the thing again, I don't like this Raw to last night's Raw or Monday Night Raw this Monday. It wasn't bad. But again, it's the same shit over and over. It's the vision, it's the vision, it's the
Charlie,
vision.
sorry for cutting you off. So if it wasn't bad, why did you turn it off before the main events?
Because I'm sick of seeing the same main event week in and week out. The beginning was okay, you know. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of the Usos. I'm not the bit like I don't mind the vision, but again, they're too in my face. I didn't mind.
I think you're too in my face at the moment, Charlie. I don't think I like it.
No, but you asked the question. I'm answering it. Shut up.
It's not the game, sorry. It's like when you say it's the same thing over and over, all I can think of is that Roman Reigns move going like it's missionary after missionary. And I'm just like, I agree with you.
It's boring. Spice it up. You know what I mean? Like
Detail on this.
exactly. Like you know, like I loved the heel versions of the Usos when they were last tag team champions and they were the heels. Those are my favorite.
I liked the heel version of the Usos before the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
I know you about, yeah.
I want that. I don't want Jay running around going, you. Do you know what I mean? Get him to super kick Roman's face in again. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want that Jay. If Jay was a heel champion, I'd be all over it. Alright, guys. See, I'm working with a bunch of idiots here. I say yeet, and look what happens. I say yeet once.
Oh, yeah. Oh, but it's like what you said, Charlie. They got to change something up with the whole AJ and El Grande Americano thing because I can guarantee you it's going to go on for months and months and months now.
Yeah, it's gonna go on until Survivor Series. But that's the thing. Like, even when Jey Uso and Bron Breakker had the had the this no disqualification match,
That was good.
we all knew everyone and their nads are gonna get involved. So what's the point? Oh yeah, but it's a different type of match. Yeah, but the same people are gonna get involved. No, like alright, it's a no disqualification match, but no one's gonna win clean. You know, the Bronson Reed's going to help Bron win. You know, Roman or CM Punk's going to help Jay win. Like, even if it's they're doing something different, it's still the same.
There's a question for you.
I thought it would have ended at Clash in Paris, sort of. But I see where you're going with this. It's not going to end until Survivor Series.
It's not.
No,
We're going to get the same thing week in, week out now until Survivor Series. And I might just fuck Raw off until Survivor Series if it carries on the way it's carrying on.
But that's the thing, like, back to my original point, this Raw was, I wasn't saying enjoying Raw, but like, it was watchable. You know what I mean? We had kind of matches that we've never saw before, that we didn't see coming. Penta versus Rusev.
Yeah.
that was
Like, who saw that coming? And I was like, I'm here for it. Something different. Finally, Triple H is listening to us. Finally,
But here's a question for you, though, guys. So we all know Wrestlepalooza, the Usos are going to be there versus Bron. And I'm thinking, just Roman get involved yet again, and then at Crown Jewel, do we get like a 6-man tag team match with Roman and his Bloodline versus Seth and his Bonbons?
I don't
Probably.
think Roman will get involved now until maybe after Crown Jewel in Australia. For me personally, because he's filming now. His film. I don't know how long that's going to take. That could probably take a few weeks.
Mm, it is
It
especially
depends. It depends if he's the main star in the film or it's only a cameo like it was in Fast and Furious. So it depends.
yeah, but I'm not sure. Basically for like
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just still. I was just and like I said, I turned off the main event because I'm just sick of seeing the same thing. I was watching Breaking Bad, but I was still able to call everything that happened before it happened. I wasn't even fucking watching the show. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and that's how bad it's getting.
I think it just needs a bit of help. I think with the, I still think we're still waiting for the draft to come in. I think with the draft happening soon, I think we'll get people from like NXT, we'll get people from SmackDown to come over, and I generally think like, it will be a boost of freshness on the rosters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely needs a refresh for both brands because it's getting extremely boring now.
Mm,
Yes. It's like we had we had other good matches, but again, this podcast, all it's been about is division because it's so in our face. It's all we can really talk about. It's like the next match, Lyra versus Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel won. We don't really have much more say to that, but then we'll go back on division because again, they're in our faces.
mm.
So
If
at
it
least,
came
Let's,
happens, has Damien
let's take
Priest
other people's time away, taking other people's time to show and how they can be talented and creative. And I'm just like, if they're gonna keep, if they're gonna,
Aaron, can you speak English?
if they're gonna keep decisions ramming down our throats, I want to see good storylines. I want to see good storytelling. I want to see a moment going like, wow, did not expect that, or well, I
no,
expected that. So,
that's what I'm gonna say. Like when division first happened, I was like, finally something good. But they've taken that and run with it, and again, now we're seeing it every minute of Raw. And
Do you
now,
remember? Do you remember when Cody was getting shoved down our throats? You know, just after he won the Royal Rumble the second time, and a lot of people weren't happy with it.
it's happened to everyone.
mm,
It's happened to Roman in what 2015-16 when he was too in our faces, and when he won the Royal Rumble, and people were pissed off with that because he's too in our face, and The Rock helped him win the Royal Rumble. You know, instead of the much loved ones, Bray Wyatt, Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan, and as Roman Reigns is on the, on the turnbuckles pointing to the WrestleMania sign, people are booing. Like you said, Cody Rhodes won 2 Royal Rumbles in a row, faced Roman Reigns 2 years running. We got bored of that, so we hated that. And
Bloody,
that's
that's
why
showing a bit too much boob, isn't it?
and that's why
Not even 9 o'clock yet.
they made Cody defeated Roman. I think that's why they pulled out all of the
TV.
stops because people didn't like it,
Do you think she's showing a bit too much boob?
and then it was like, all right, we have to do this now to make people like it again.
I feel like we're gonna get one big shocking heel turn and one big face turn to make sure
Jay,
people be more interested.
I would be a fan of Hill Jay.
And I'll be a big fan of face. I know a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say. I think they're going to turn Dominic Mysterio face. I think Dominic Mysterio is one of those characters that is getting over by the crowd. You know, you got Roxanne talking to the ear, and you got the whole Liv Morgan thing. So I genuinely believe when Liv Morgan comes back, Dominic Mysterio will be the biggest babyface in the company.
Yeah, because I feel like Friday Dom is going to win the AAA championship because I don't know if you guys know much about AAA. They are kind of um, basically they're speaking up and they don't like their main champion because again he's too in their faces. He wins everything. Everything's handed to him. So now every time he's on the screen in the ring, he's getting booed. So I feel like Friday or Saturday when Worlds Collide is, he's dropping it to Dom. Dom comes back on Monday, double champ Dom, rubs it in Finn Balor's face. Finn Balor gets jealous, and it's a whole full cycle of what he did with Damian Priest. He gets jealous, the jealousy takes over him, he costs Dom a championship, whether it's the AAA championship or the Intercontinental Championship, and then again, the Judgment Day falls apart.
Yeah, no, I see that.
I'll just happen. I'm going to say this now. I think the Judgment Day has run its course.
It really has because when when it was just Edge and Priest, I didn't really like it.
But when it was Edge,
Yeah.
sorry, I think when it was with Edge, Priest, and Rhea, it was perfect.
Yeah, I didn't. That's what I was about to say. When Rio joined the Judgment Day, obviously I'm a big simp for Rio, so I was like, yes, Rio's finally getting the push that she deserves. So, paying interest. And then Finn joined, and I was like, okay, we see what's going on here. These three wrestlers are great. You know, Edge is there. He's gonna guide them, whatever they're gonna be the next big thing. You can see that happening. And then when they turn on Edge and become that Judgment Day of Finn, Priest, and Rhea, and then they introduce Dom, that there is my favourite Judgment Day. With Rhea and Dom together and Finn and Damien tag champions, that was the Judgment Day.
They were such on a roll though during that period. You know, they had like what a good like run. They had a great storyline telling. They had great matches, and I feel like as soon as Priest won Money in the Bank, I think that's where it started to go down. I think for the Judgment Day.
Yeah, no,
I remember. If you guys remember, Finn was always doing that look. He was always doing the eye in the corner look. And I'm just like, yeah, we all knew it was coming. And I'm just like, this whole Finn and Dominic Mysterio thing, it is going to happen. This match will happen one day. And I can categorically tell you, he's either cost him the AAA championship or the IC championship because it's been rumored for months now.
Yeah. I think it's been brewing since Mania, and I think they should have pulled the trigger a long, long time ago, to be honest with you. But if they're kind of stretching it out so Dom can become double champ and it helps with Finn's jealousy, then I'm all for it.
But I've got a question for you guys from a fan. He said, I feel Liv turning face when she returns. It's going to be similar to Rhea Ripley's return.
I think maybe Liv is out until January. I still don't think she's going to come back at the Royal Rumble. I feel like there's going to be a bigger return. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Liv's return isn't going to be big, but I feel like it's too predictable.
I'm sorry, you saying there's going to be a bigger return? Please say it. Please tell me it's who you're thinking. Say it.
my money. No, I feel like Soraya's coming out of the Royal Rumble.
Absolutely.
And
100%.
again, I don't think the same with I said this with AJ Lee when there was talks of Saraya, AJ Liv. The reason why I say they're not going to bring Liv and Saraya at the same time is because it's for the WWE who are in trouble at the minute. Let's be honest, in terms of viewerships, sales, all of that. They need that draw. So for them having two big stars return, they are going to do it at two different points so they can get two different talking points. So at the Royal Rumble, have Saraya, so Saraya has a moment of, oh my god, she's here, and then maybe, I don't know, I think Liv will come back when Finn cost them the IC title. She comes back and she's like, I've come back earlier than expected because you guys need your heads banging together, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes off with them.
I do like that. I actually do like that prediction.
They're not going to have two massive talking points. Again, that's why I don't think we got a big talking point at the Royal Rumble last year, because that talking point was Alexa Bliss. Now, if Alexa Bliss and AJ Lee or Saraya came at the same time, who's going to miss out on their talking point?
No, exactly.
Exactly. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah. Speaking of talking points, and I think this is the whole reason why everyone tuned into Monday Night Raw. This is AJ Lee finally comes out with the IC title. She looks so good with the IC title. Put it on her, please.
The thing is, she's been away for 10, 11 years, and she has not missed a beat.
Not on the mic, no. We haven't seen her wrestle yet. Properly.
We have. We've seen AJ give Becky Lynch a black eye.
That was funny.
It real though? Is it a real black eye though?
I mean, a black eye is a black eye.
Again, when she did have that little scrap with Becky, she looked good. But slapping someone in the face to having a 10, 15, 20 minute match is something completely different. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like with the training videos that I have seen, I don't think she has missed a beat.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see. I'm not going to be harsh on her. She has been away for 10 years.
I mean, again, the evasion she got was unreal. Like, she deserved every bit of, like, welcome back, because she's the person we've always speculated. If she was saying, like, if you remember when Punk returned at War Games, our first thought was, where's AJ? Is AJ gonna come back? Is AJ gonna, one day eventually team with Punk? And I'm just like, finally, we're getting something where we wanted something for ages, and WWE and Triple H could have gone down one massively different, like a different path, and I'm just so thankful that they didn't decide to go down that path and decided to go down to listen to the fans. Because could you imagine the uproar if, this is my brutality, or you can live like you can't have, style players, everyone will be out of the arena quicker than you can say Chelsea versus West Ham.
Yeah.
No, and that's what I said. When we did the podcast before AJ Lee returned, I said, is it worth WWE going through that heat and backlash for a 1 week period? Again, having Nikki Bella booed or having one of their biggest stars, Rhea Ripley, booed and hated on just because of their poor booking. So I mean, and again, like someone said in the chat, it's not really down to Triple H for the wrestler to come back. If AJ didn't want to come back, then she didn't want to come back. We can't do nothing about that. But again, I don't think they would have planted the seeds if she wasn't.
I'm just really happy she's back, man, because
Yeah.
we've missed something on the female rosters for a while. We've missed that, she's like a little football, she's a bundle of energy. And I feel like I can just list about 5 people to,
Yeah, like we've missed a woman that is good on the mic. Like we have missed Liv. Liv has left a massive hole in the women's division. And I think AJ has filled that.
I can literally name like 5 people she can like work with. Liv, Rhea, Oscar even. They can work with the NXT rosters. Practice. Work Jade, work Naomi, Stephanie. We have all these matches now AJ can have, and it's so wonderful to see.
Jack, this is the podcast. We don't do guests for the podcast, unfortunately. No, what I do really want to see though is Liv versus AJ. It's like crazy versus crazy, innit? Give me this match.
That could happen next year.
Fantastic colleagues.
Again, we've missed that hill. Liv when we got Naomi. Now Naomi's gone. We don't have Liv or Naomi now. Who is that fiery heel-like character? AJ's not a heel, but she still has that fieriness about her.
Exactly.
And she proved that when she squared up to Seth Rollins when Seth Rollins tried taking the IC title off her.
That was brilliant. That was so fun, but it's still, I don't know, it reminds me of Crazy AJ, that kind of moment where she's standing up to the man and it's like, we've not seen that in a while. The only time I can see that it's like, with Rhea, with each of the male wrestlers, and it's like, it's so cool. It's like a bit of freshness.
That don't even make sense. What? Aaron says, I want AJ Lee versus AJ Styles. Are you okay?
What?
Yeah, Aaron being Aaron. But yeah, Seth tried getting the IC title off of AJ. AJ didn't let him, and then Punk come running down. Punk tried to GTS Seth. Seth escaped, rolled out of the ring, and then before she gave back the IC title, she said, "How about you meet us at WrestlePalooza?" And then obviously we've had that match confirmed. Now, again, we kind of spoke about this. Who's winning that match?
I feel AJ and Punk need to win the match, and I think it'll be because Triple H has said there's going to be a big, massive return at WrestlePalooza. I think it'll probably be Dean Ambrose who comes out and attacks Punk after the match.
Yeah. It's WWE on this weekend. It's on Friday.
Thank you.
There's no PLEs on Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, it's not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Yeah.
20th.
Yeah, no, I think that AJ Lee and Punk will win. But like I said, now I'm a bit suspicious because there is going to be a big return. Is that a way for AJ Lee and Punk to lose and still look strong by having someone like Dean Ambrose or Chris Jericho or whoever it is?
I don't get the point if it's Edge, if it's Daniel Bryan, if it's Chris Jericho. It doesn't make sense other than Dean Ambrose to get involved.
Yeah, storyline wise, yes. But again, if that person doesn't want to return, then
I don't know. It's just if it's not
Very
Dean
original.
Ambrose, I don't think I'm going to be gutted because you know I don't even think he's ever going to come back. But
I don't.
there's a lot of rumors saying it is him.
Yeah, I would love to see Dean Ambrose come back and again join Division or go up against Division.
All right, Max, how are you?
I would love um I would love Dean Ambrose to come back, but again, it's like with Punk and AJ Lee, WWE taught us to say never because I would have sat here 3 years ago and said they would never come back.
No, I'd have probably said the same thing. I'm good, thank you, Max.
Is AJ Lee and CM Punk together? Yes, they are married. They have been married for a good couple of years now. But yeah, but again, the only way I would accept AJ Lee and CM Punk losing if again we do see a Dean Ambrose come out and help Seth, or again, as you said, and maybe as CM Punk and AJ Lee are, celebrating their win, all of a sudden some guy in a mask starts beating up CM Punk and then reveals himself and it's John Moxley or whoever.
Yeah, then it'll sort of like make sense for Roman to turn on the Usos as well, and
Yeah.
for Seth to turn on the two Bronnies to get that Shield back together.
Aaron, they're not even on the same show.
Oh, what is
That
Alan
happens,
saying?
Why can I see CM Punk go for the tag titles with RKO?
With Randy Orton.
Yeah. Let's talk about this briefly. What is going on with Asuka? Why is she turning into this like jealous girlfriend?
Where do I start with this?
If I start, I don't think I'll stop.
It's literally what you said. She's acting like the jealous ex or the third wheel of the relationship, who's always talking in their ear, trying to make it decide or something. I just think Asuka just literally needs to turn heel, cross ear the title, and that's how you set up war games.
Yeah, it's. I see it happening. See, I thought maybe at WrestlePalooza we will get the Kabuki Warriors versus Io and Rhea.
That's what I
Because
thought.
again, they need this draw. It's their first ESPN PLE. They need a draw. They need eyes. They need ticket sales. Having Io, imagine on the same show, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Becky and Seth, Rio and Io versus the Kabuki Warriors. Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. Those 4 matches alone, those are main event worthy as it is.
They're like WrestleMania worthy matches.
That's like a WrestleMania card right there.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking about what you're saying, and I'm just sitting here and I'm going,
Shut the fuck up and let me talk.
no, this show is probably gonna flop so badly.
Yeah.
I really
Just
hope
like
not.
Rush and Paris, you see the card, you think, right, this should be a good show. This show should be absolutely amazing.
I can see Stephanie will win and then Nikki come and attack. Why, Aaron? Yeah, sorry, Jez, I was just reading comments.
That's I want to talk about. Well, Stephanie, why is she not being allowed to go on Raw for 2 weeks, but she's allowed to go on NXT?
I don't know.
Can someone help me with that, please? Because it makes us understand things that are like.
I'm saying this now. Stephanie's not winning the world title. It's going to be Io Sky.
I think she is. Do I want to see it?
She's never on Raw. When was the last time she was on Raw?
I know, and I thought she was kept out of Raw because of the Women's Championship, because they didn't really know what to do with it. So I feel like they kept off. But again, WrestlePalooza's in 2 weeks. They need to do this Io versus Stephanie face-off or something. I feel.
I don't think it's going to.
I would say Asuka cost Io the Women's Championship, and that's how Stephanie Valkyria wins it.
I can definitely see that happening because if you look, it's all been building up for months and weeks even. The whole show talking to Rhea and then Asuka getting jealous and the whole thing of it's good storytelling. I will give you credit. It is good storytelling what they're doing. It's like it's time to and go on with it.
Yeah. Well, what I would like to see is Io win the championship and then have Asuka as on the Monday after, as Io celebrating on the Monday after. That's when Asuka turns. Give me Asuka versus Io. You were telling me that much wouldn't cook.
That is a dream match. I can't lie. Thank you for the share, my friend.
I just think the whole PLE will flop, to be honest.
That's the thing with WWE at the minute. It's either so shit or really good. There's no in between.
Yeah, no, you are right.
Like 1 week we would sit here and go, oh, this is so boring. Why are we even here? And then the next week we're like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever.
No,
this
exactly.
Is why
and we're like this week in, week out. Like there'll be a shit Raw, we're like, oh. Then SmackDown will be amazing. Then Raw the week after will be amazing. Then we'll just SmackDown's shit. Raw's shit. SmackDown's amazing. Raw's it's shit.
Yeah. Right, guys. One of you will have to talk about the main event because at this point,
I'm sorry, I'm sick of that. I am Freeman, over to you.
So basically, the main event was like watching the same film over and over.
Let's not talk about the match. Jazzle's just gone off.
Yeah, see you later, guys.
Right, let's not talk about the match, right? Because let's be honest, no one really cares. Let's talk about the.
It's still there.
Basically, I can sum the main event in 5 words. J. Beard, L.A. Knight.
Yeah. No, the talking point. Jay spearing LA Knight on purpose.
No, that's still there. No, it's still there.
I think that's going to be a feud in the next couple of weeks or months to come because, yeah, the main
We'll
event,
probably get main event Monday.
I
it'll
don't.
still
Well,
be it.
yeah.
It's Raw. Come on, it's the Raw and the Vision, and the Bloodline. That's gonna be next week's main event.
100%.
I can really see AJ Lee win the title against Becky. I think all of us can see it. To be fair, Aaron.
Same here, bud.
But is that the reason why I want to talk about it? Not because
Okay, I'm going.
Is
Okay.
is this a seed planted for Jay's heel turn?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, we broke Dazzle. We've actually broke Dazzle.
Oh no!
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye, Dazzle.
Dazzle wants to yeet yeet yeet. He doesn't want Jay. He doesn't want heel Jay.
No, not talking about it. No.
I feel like the ash been building up for quite a while now, and I feel like it's sooner rather than later. And I feel like does it happen, does it not happen, but I am looking forward to see what happens. You know, I definitely feel we're going to get LA Knight now versus Jay down the road. When it will happen, I have no idea.
I
So
don't
we'll
want
have
to
to wait
see
and
it.
see.
I don't want to see LA Knight versus Jay again.
I know, but that's probably what they're going to do. But I feel like something needs a change. We need a change instead of doing it. Especially you guys. So
I'm
we
telling
definitely.
you now. Monday evening, when I look at the previews, if I see LA Knight versus Jey Uso, I'm not watching Raw.
Wow.
Because, like I said on Monday when I turned
What?
the main event off, they're not gonna do anything about it unless we make it happen. So if we turn it off, the viewership goes down. They look at the viewership timetable. Oh, the viewers went up when we saw, I don't know,
Jordan,
AJ Lee.
what do we want? We want Jay versus LA Knight.
Yeet.
I tell
Yeet.
you now,
Yeet,
if
yeet,
Monday evening when I
yeet.
look at the preview, if I see Jey Uso versus LA Knight, I'm not watching Raw.
Bye, Charlie.
Oh, I would love to see your
Bye, Charlie.
reaction.
I wouldn't. Because
Cheerio.
again, as I was saying, they're not going alone. They're not going to do anything about it unless we make a change. And that's why I turned it off. Because then at least my viewership is off. I don't want to see it. So why
Well,
am I watching it?
Bye, Charlie.
next Monday we got the goat in the house, John Cena. So views for that rule will be through the roof.
Or again, if it's main eventing, like I did Monday, turn off the main event.
Well, luckily we got John Cena on Raw
Could
on
you
Monday.
see one
So
of the bronze turn up? Yeah, Bron Breaker. Mate,
but
NXT was 10 times better than Raw last night.
yeah, but does NXT have this? There will be
Nah, I'm
Dazzle.
tired of it.
But does
I could have got
NXT
to Tommy
have
Tank.
this? Oh, wait, Dazzle. Does NXT have this? Just one thing, you
But
say.
no one wants it. Like you said, Jizzle, you just sat there and said you're getting bored of LA Knight and Jay.
No, I didn't say anything about Jay.
Say,
I said
ready?
fuck all about Jay.
I can keep doing this for an hour.
I can do this for an hour. Yeah. LA Knight can, go take a running jump. But Jay, I'm here for
Yeet.
Jay.
Jay won't come NXT, he's too big.
Yeah, he's too big for NXT.
No, but I just
Started putting words in my mouth.
I'm sick of it.
So, what do we think will happen next week on Raw then? Do you think it's going to be LA Knight versus...
Division.
It's just, but you think of it, if you then going back to Paris, there being planting seeds for an LA Knight and Jay like feud or match, and I definitely feel
We
like it's going to
we
happen on
we
Raw.
will we will get it on Monday. I'm telling you now. The main event will be Jay versus LA Knight. LA Knight will come storming down the ring with his coffee breath and go, "Yeah, I want to face Jay in the ring, yeah," and then Jay will come out and go, "Yeah, yeah, all right, Oos, we'll have a match, main event." Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, please,
I can
please.
write it.
Triple H, I hope you're watching. Triple H, I
Triple
hope you're
H,
watching.
please, Triple H, if you're watching this,
Make it
please, book
happen.
it.
Yeah. Make it happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeet. Oh,
Like,
please, please. Someone clip this,
And
and then when Monday
and
Night
I
Raw comes
but
guarantee
like,
you, Jay opens the show, and there's
but
just me
that's the thing.
Jordan.
LA Knight or Jay to open the show. LA Knight will probably open the show, storming down the ring, going, "Oh, blah, 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 blah." And then Jay will either be backstage or with Jimmy, and then they'll have a match. It'll be main event, and then while
Everyone
these
on
two are
together.
beating each other up, the Vision will probably come out and have the time of their lives because they see it as that team erupting and
Yeah, no, I see where you're going.
be one of them. It'll be one of them. But what are we rating Raw then?
so
What do we rate Raw then out of 10 for the whole show?
Didn't I rate it a 7?
yeah, I think you
I
made
said
it
7.
I'll give it a 6.5.
I'll give it a 7 just because of this lady here.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
giving it a
that's what I was going to say.
6.5 because of that lady.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But again, like big superstars are losing time because they're shoving this Vision and
Okay, I'm
whatever
going.
No.
No, but like you said, when was the last time you saw Stephanie Valkyrie? She has a women's championship coming up in 2 weeks. When was the last time you saw her? When was the last time we saw Rhea Ripley have a match? When was the last time we saw Io
Exactly.
Sky have a match? You know,
Is she still yapping?
I am still fucking yapping.
She's still yapping.
But I just feel
Hello,
like
Owen.
with
You know,
I think we pretty much know what the next few weeks are gonna be. We're gonna see more of Bria, we're gonna see more of Nikki Bella, yay.
but it won't. This will continue until Survivor Series.
I'm here
Exactly.
for it. Just.
I want to see more female wrestlers,
Do
I
you
want
know
to see
what?
more Io.
But again, Nikki Bella's returned. Alright, apart from last week and Clash, when was her last match?
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
Owen
She
asked if you're okay, Charlie.
No, I'm not. I'm fucking sick of WWE.
I just feel
Right, guys,
something
that's
big
a good
has to
show here.
happen,
I'm off.
and I think sooner than later.
She's still. Is she quiet? Yep, she's quiet now. There we go. She can't shut up.
The thing is,
No,
guys, you know I'm right, and you don't want to admit it.
you are
But
okay. Okay, wait. You're right on the LA Knights and the Vision, but
100%.
you're wrong on Jay. We love
50-50.
Jay.
I love Jay.
I love Jay. Yeet.
I would
Yeet.
love him when he turns heel and starts super kicking Roman's face in again.
Yeah, I would
That's when
be
I'm
offended.
going,
What would it take you though to say yeet?
Jay
I
turning
love
heel and
them
started
both.
speaking
I
Roman's
know
face
I love
again.
them both as
Right,
well.
Triple H. If you make Jey Uso a heel, Charlie will say yeet for the first time. Make it happen.
I've already got a eating.
No.
Yeah, I need to find the video and put it up.
Oh, please. But I think that covers Raw. Is there anything else? Or
I think we have covered Raw.
yeah,
Yeah, no, that's it.
that was the Penta Rusev match for the New Day. Still the same thing with Penta and New Day, which is yeah, it's entertaining, but my god, it gets depressing after 2 matches. But apart from that, I mean, next week though we do have the GOAT in the house, that is John Cena. So I'm gonna be double happy on that Monday. The GOAT is in the house,
Yeah. John Cena's in the house next week.
and we're getting Lyra versus Roxanne. And I think that's pretty much announced. But we'll have to
Yeah.
wait and see. But should we say what's happening tomorrow about the quiz? Or
Yeah, can do.
Yeah,
so
I think we're back on the same time, aren't we? 8 o'clock.
yeah, so guys, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock is Dazzle versus Charlie in the ultimate quiz showdown, where the winner will receive 10 roses from their opponent and vice versa. And there will be a forfeit. What that
Let's
forfeit will
go.
be, we'll have to find out. And by the way, these questions, by the way, I've gone into football in history, I've done my research, so I will have the answers written down so I know they're correct.
Ooh. Okay.
There is going to be 2 rounds of your footballing teams, 2 rounds of WWE, and 2 rounds of normal general knowledge. So watch Mastermind, watch The Chase, watch Egghead so you can get your like clues.
Yeah. Alright then, guys. We hope you enjoyed the podcast. Again, we are on YouTube as well, so guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, if you haven't already, follow the Mace Talk Wrestling TikTok. And again, if you haven't, follow Jazzle, follow Freeman, and
And
then
follow
yeah,
Charlie, if you dare.
And follow Charlie and make sure to give us a comment and comment
Yeet!
yeet
don't comment
or
you.
Yeet!
You don't just leave a comment.
comment
Yeet!
or comment yeah,
Yeah! Yeah!
yeah, yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah! Yeah!
yeah, yeah,
Yeet!
Don't be
Yeet!
like these idiots.
Yeet!
Alright. Don't get
Yeet!
second-hand embarrassment. Look at them.
Yeet!
yeet, yeet,
Yeet!
yeet,
Yeet!
yeet,
I'm
yeet,
Yeet!
working with idiots. Look at them.
Yeet!
yeah.
Yeet!
Right, I'm gonna go and make my cup of tea now. Peace out.
See you later, guys. Take care and peace.
Now, guys, see you tomorrow for the quiz.
Oh, I
See you
bet.
tomorrow.